What is going on, Trash Talkers? We're back with another episode for you. In today's video, we're going to give you our bold predictions for the 2021 NFL season. All that and much more coming your way right now! All right, Nick, the NFL season is upon us, and what better time to talk about some bold predictions, things that we hope and expect to see this season. And I'm going to let you get us started. What is your first bold prediction for the 2021 NFL season?
We're going to see a lot of things happen this season, but I think some of the big things that are going to happen are going to include Zach Wilson being one of the breakout quarterbacks of the season, breaking Justin Herbert's NFL rookie passing record, which was set last year when he threw for just over 4,300 yards. I believe that Zach Wilson is in the perfect position with the wide receivers and tight ends around him to now throw for over 4,400 yards and surpass what Justin Herbert did last year. I don't think this means Zach Wilson is going to be a great quarterback and the Jets are going to have a great season, but I think they're in a position where they're going to be throwing the ball a lot. Their running backs are poor, and so the passing attack is going to be great. I think that Zach Wilson is going to have plenty of opportunities to just throw this ball around and make big plays happen. I expect him to have a massive passing season for the Jets.
Absolutely. I like what Zach Wilson brings to this offense. And with the wide receivers that are around him, I understand that they're going to be throwing the ball a lot. And I assume that they'll probably be in some garbage time situations where they're going to have to sling the ball and hopefully get some points on the board. All right, for my first bold prediction, I have to go to the GOAT, Tom Brady. I believe that Tom Brady is on a warpath in this league to hold what is rightfully his, the record for not only touchdowns in a single season, but also yardage. And I believe that Tom Brady is going to really come after the NFL records and take a look at that record that fleeted him when Peyton Manning threw for 55 touchdowns in a single season. I believe Tom Brady has his sights set on that. I believe that Tom Brady will throw for 56 or more touchdowns in 2021.
For my second bold prediction, I have the Seattle Seahawks missing the playoffs this year, something we have only seen them do twice in the last decade. They are a team that has consistently been at the top of the league, but I think this begins their downfall. I think the Seattle Seahawks have some nice talent on both sides of the ball, but it's just not enough, especially in the NFC West. They have not done enough to get this team up to snuff with the rest of the division, and they are going to be the ones on the bottom for the first time in a while. I think the Seattle Seahawks are going to have a rough season and will miss out on the 2022 playoffs.
For my next bold prediction, I want to talk about yet another quarterback, and that being Patrick Mahomes. Now, I understand that everybody lauds and praises this guy like he is the second coming of Jesus Christ himself. However, I believe that Patrick Mahomes is in an interesting situation because now he finally has an offensive line, and what we've been seeing him do is nothing short of spectacular without one. With the moves that they made this offseason, I believe Patrick Mahomes is going to be able to put up numbers that we've never seen before. And with that, I believe Patrick Mahomes will be the first quarterback in NFL history to throw for over 6,000 yards in a single season.
Wow, that is pretty crazy. But my final bold prediction for this season, Sam Darnold, the new Carolina Panthers quarterback, will finish as a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, that's not a big deal. Top 10, there's a lot of quarterbacks there. But let's look back at some of the finishes where Sam Darnold has been. Last year, he was 33rd in the league behind backup Nick Foles. In 2019, he finished 25th in the league. And 2018, he finished 28th in the league. This guy has never been even close to the top 10. He's with the Carolina Panthers under Matt Rule in Joe Brady's system. This guy's ready to rock and roll. He's going to take the league by storm, and the Carolina Panthers are going to be put back on the map with Sam Darnold. He's going to be the reason they have success. Sam Darnold will be a top 10 quarterback in 2021.
My final bold prediction is going to be yet another quarterback, and this time Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo will end up being traded from the San Francisco 49ers to the Washington football team. I believe that Jimmy Garoppolo has the skill set that Ron Rivera is looking for. With the draft choice of Trey Lance going to San Francisco, I believe that Jimmy Garoppolo's time in San Francisco is just on a timer. And at this point, they've got to get as much as they can from him. I talked about pre-draft how they were looking to trade him because once they drafted Trey Lance, it was going to be all but over. They were going to barely get a first-round pick for this guy. Now every team knows that they are going to be buying Jimmy Garoppolo low. I believe that Washington is in a position where they could use a quarterback to lead this team. The additions of Curtis Samuel and Adam Humphries to Scary Terry, that's going to be an incredible feat for them. And then on top of that, this defense cannot go to waste anymore. Ryan Fitzpatrick is a nice holding spot, but I believe that Jimmy Garoppolo will be traded midseason to the Washington football team.
Wow, that does come as a shocker. I like Jimmy Garoppolo being traded, but to the Washington football team, that is a surprise. I think that could be a great position for him. They're really just looking for a game manager, and as we all know, Jimmy Garoppolo is just that.
Absolutely. Well, I want to hear from you guys. Let us know in the comments down below. I want to hear what your bold predictions are for the NFL season. Let us know if you disagree with anything that we said, and let us know what you have in mind. All right, well, that's going to be all for now. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. We go live every single day. That'll be all. Peace and love.